fingers and this rant, but I still have to digest it. Long story short, I was accused of stealing some bleach wipes from grocery outlet by a white lady in Redondo Beach. Yes, y'all. Yes. Yes.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Once I explain it, you'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's."
Just explain this shit.
Okay. Because my friends tell me I tend to drag my stories out, so I wanted to cut it short.
God.
Okay. So, as I don't know, you guys know if you guys remember me telling you, but I was a rideshare driver, particularly Lyft. So I was renting a car with Lyft.
What did you say it like that?
I want to sound professional. Leave me alone. Let me tell my story. Do you want to hear the story or now? Do you want to hear the story, Pete?
I've never heard anybody address. Hi, I'm a
rideshare driver. That sounds professional. If I said I was a Lyft driver, that they're just gonna be like, "Oh, this bum bitch."
You could have just said I'm a driver.
Okay, look, I'm not no.
Which we already did.
I'm not a cat. Okay. Anyways, I like to get specific on my stories. Anyways, sorry guys, interrupt. So I drive for Lyft since they want. I'm a Lyft driver. That sounds super basic. Rideshare driver sounds professional.
Job title shame her.
So, anyways, so I was renting with Lyft with Hertz, whatever. Dropped it off at Pep Boys. Had my friend come pick me up, and I decided to walk to the grocery outlet. But prior to that, when I cleaned my car, I left my bleach wipes in the car, like the Clorox bleach wipes. Okay, so I didn't want to throw the last 10 fucking wipes I had because they're expensive. 10 wipes I had. They're expensive. So I was like, I'm going to keep it because I can clean somewhere else and use these. So I held on to my bleach wipes and I walked in the grocery outlet. I looked at the peanut butter, the organic peanut butter. I was like, oh, that's cool. Looked at the produce. Oh, that's cool. I had somebody compliment my afro. I was feeling myself. Walked through the canned food aisle. Was looking at the canned corn. Was like, I don't like this brand. Walked out. Decided, oh, okay. But hold on. Decided to go in CVS because my friend wasn't there. So I said, let me go in CVS.
2 different goddamn stores.
Exactly. Hold on. So I walked out of grocery outlet, went to CVS, was in the makeup aisle, finished my makeup aisle. Then I turned around and was like, you know what? I'm going to walk out. As soon as I turned around to walk out, I got this white lady rushing me, talking about, excuse me, I know you stole that. Give that to me right now. And I was like, excuse me? She was like, I know you stole that. Those bleach wipes, I know you stole that. I was like, no, I didn't. These are mine. I just left from Pep Boys and I took these with me from my car. And she looked really stupid. And then I was like, you can go check your cameras right now and you will see that I walked in with those wipes. She was like, you know what? I will. So she walked out and then her employee tried to justify why she followed me to the store, which was supposedly when I walked out, another person walked out and didn't pay for things, so they went to come chase me. But I was like, why didn't you chase the other person? When I walked out, they didn't chase another person. They
was yelling at us.
Yeah. And I didn't see nobody walk next to me. She was like, you know that person I walked to you? No, bitch, I didn't know who walked next to me. How am I supposed to know? I'm minding my own business. So, I tried to follow up. They didn't want to give me the district manager's number. They just said, oh, we have the owner and we'll leave a note. So, of course, I'm going to follow up. I'm not going to get crazy because she didn't get physical with me, but I'm going to let it be known. Redondo Beach, grocery outlet, Redondo Beach. I didn't get the bitch's name, but it was some old white lady with red, dry, bleach hair who hated life because she wanted me to pop off. And, she was mad that I didn't pop off. That's the thing. She wanted me to be like, oh, I know this ghetto bitch is going to pop off and I'm going to have to call the cops. She was just ready. Yesterday, that was her day. She knew that she was going to be the Captain Save-A-Ho, call the cops and take this black person out of here. But,
she was cool like Miss Frizzle.
Yeah. So it happens, guys. It happens. I was literally minding my own damn business and got accused of stealing some bleach wipes. So, just letting you guys know out there that It is still happening, even though people try to deny that we're getting better as a country, we're progressing, we're doing all these things. No, it's still happening. So, even just going back with Colin Kaepernick and with Jay-Z, like, it's messed up that as much as Jay-Z tried to hide behind Colin Kaepernick and, you know, stand behind him and be like, oh, he's doing all these things for black people, it's like they don't really care. And for Jay-Z to do that, it just kind of brushes away the shit that happens every day, like what happened to me. You know, it minimizes why Colin Kaepernick is is kneeling on one knee, even though it's particularly for police brutality, but it's police brutality and racism, you know, because they profile black people, and I got profiled. And if I were to react like a normal black person, then it could have been a nasty situation. It could have escalated to her calling the cops and her telling the cops that I'm in Redondo Beach and there's a black woman getting hysterical with me, and things could have went completely left. You know what I mean? So it's still happening out there, and I appreciate Colin Kaepernick for taking a knee, for, you know, trying to bring light to the shit that's happening, and still that's happening to this day. So yeah, that's my So that's my rant. Shout out to Touchdown and Tangents. I thank y'all for always letting me be on this platform and helping me out. And
you're part of the family, sir.
You know, I'm learning, even though they always try to roast me. Hot Girl Summer is taking over 2019. Even though Pete thinks, Pete and Key thinks that it's City Boys are taking over. They're not. I'm turning my mic down now.
Turn your goddamn mic off.
We're all fade out. I'm sorry.
We're all gonna fade out. So you gonna crash the car and we all gotta die, right?
Y'all just straight up cut my mic.
Pull the Joe Budden. Queen Radio. Congratulations.
All right, go.
I'm just saying, like, I just want to say the first thing you did wrong was walking to a store with a whole ass thing.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why'd you walk to the store with some shit? How you go to two different stores with some shit from your car and you didn't think, hey, maybe I should put this up? I'm Redondo Beach on all these Peckerwoods. No, I'm just kidding.
That's some Bay Area privilege.
No, because
that's not bad. How's she gonna turn it back on? Don't touch the board.
Don't touch the board. Okay, well, I walked in. I was waiting for my friend. I didn't want to chill at Pep Boys.
I understand all that. But you didn't think.
I didn't have but I purposefully, the thing was.
Because you're not wrong. Like, what happened to you was really fucked up.
I purposefully had it like this. So they didn't like, I had it under my arm because I didn't have a purse. I just had this.
So you had it under your arm.
I had it under my arm. Like I was.
That looked kind of suspect.
What else? I was like, I was playing around and messing with it. Like,
I agree.
But I didn't, like, what I'm saying is, like, when I walked in the store, I didn't have anything hiding it. So
yeah, you weren't trying to, like, put it under your shirt.
Right. They were paying attention. They can clearly see that
Susan Sarandon could have just looked and said, oh, wait.
Yeah, okay, that she walked in. Like, it wasn't like I was, you know, playing around with it and they couldn't see it. Like, when I walked in,
Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus did you dirty.
And I seen the employee who complimented my fro. He saw me walk in and was like, yo, your fro was dope.
Wait, it was a black person?
A black person, yo. That's why I'm saying. That's the
CVS or the grocery outlet?
He was probably looking at your ass. He wasn't even looking at your hands.
But look.
That's
you looked at my fro.
She didn't even say no.
Don't denigrate black love. All right? Relax, Pete. Forget.
Pete, I know what I have. I know the assets that I have.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to hit a button. Which one you want me to press?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
That was for serve. Damn. Anyway.
Let's go to your rant. But yes, that's what happened.
Next time, just don't take anything with you into the store. Especially in Redondo because Beach. You said something. Man, I go to Redondo Beach all the time, but I'm big and black, so I ain't gonna say shit. I smack somebody, like, really. But nah, what I say is you acted like how a black person would act. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, people gotta stop assuming black people are always gonna react with anger. Yeah. Because that's just you projecting.
I told her, excuse me, ma'am. Like, calm. Like, I was like, excuse me.
You should have just been like, Becky, could you relax? Susan Sarandon, Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus.
If I came at her any other way,
I'm petty. I'd have called her every old white. Hey, what's the Helen Mirren? Can you calm down? Let me just start cycling. The white lady from Young and the Restless. Like, let's just.
What's her name? From Greece. She looked like the washed-out chick from Greece, like the
Presley. I don't know which Presley, but anyway, former USC standout 5-star athlete and cornerback, and he was an all Pac-12 selection. Jack Jones, who was kicked out of USC and then got arrested for robbing a Panda Express after hours in Santa Rosa. Not Santa Rosa, but I don't know, Santa Punta or something like that. But yeah, he is now, after spending some time at a junior college, he is allowed and fully enrolled at Arizona State University playing football. Has 2 years of eligibility left, eligible immediately. So shout out to him. I'm glad that his once promising career, and he got picked on, I think, those Texas games a lot. But I mean, what can you do when you're 5'11" and the receiver you're going up against is 6'6"? It's not really fair. But anyway, shout out to Jack Jones. And now Arizona State has 7 former Long Beach Poly Jackrabbits, all coached by Antonio Pierce. Arizona State's going to be a problem. Like, all that NFL coaching, all that those LA ties, Hawaii ties, Kevin Hawaii, all them cats. Like, Arizona State's going to be a problem. They might be like the new age USC, but not as good as USC. Caden Daniels, former quarterback at Cajon, set a bunch of records where he was at, is going to be the first Arizona State true freshman to start in school history. Modern day, when their season starts, Bryce Young, USC commit, he will be the first black quarterback in modern day history to start. And the school opened in like 1950. So there you go. You want it to blow him? What are you doing, Pete? Are you on drugs, Pete?
Yeah, what is going on?
How are you pressing everything but this?
I guess we don't have one on that.
No, we do. You just pressed all of them. We'll get to the 11 most overpaid NFL players next week because that was hilarious. Tate Martell. Been waiting to get to this all day, all week, and Twitter killed this kid for it. He was infamous on that quarterback thing. He blew up on social media. He played at Bishop Vermont. So he lost the Miami quarterback starting job. And he lost it to a redshirt freshman. He's a sophomore, and he was allowed to leave Ohio State, go to Miami. Didn't even try to compete for the job with Justin Fields. Justin Fields might lose the job to a guy who couldn't win the starting job at Kentucky and transferred. I know that's crazy, right? And apparently Justin Fields ran somewhere in the 4.40s. So I still think he's going to win just based off what he did with the talent show and the dance he did. But I would say that, yeah, Tate Martell ran his mouth off, said, don't swing and miss twice. And he swung and missed twice. And he been quiet on social media, and everybody killing him for it. He talked all that shit all summer, and he didn't even win the job. People were saying, the report saying he's had too much fun in the Miami nightlife. Didn't win the starting quarterback job. Might have to switch to wide receiver. Because honestly, I saw the good play, and I'm like, he's not an NFL quarterback. He's not going to make it in the NFL. He's a dual threat QB. Probably going to have to switch positions. So hey, we'll see what happens. But he did it to himself. A shout out to all the former Lawndale Cardinals who are in camps killing it right now. Sean Livingston Jr., Mark Blocker at Hawaii. No, Stanley Livingston Jr. He is at San Jose State. Jordan Wilmore is getting rave reviews from Kyle Whittingham as a freshman coming in and competing in fall camp at Utah. So I can't wait for that USC-Utah game. And also, Coach Clark said that he's trying to switch the Narbonne-Lawndale game to Saturday because USC and Utah play Friday. So that'll be an interesting turn of events. And high school football starts next week, everybody. August 24th, games out the Woo-Ha all next week. And in the southern section,